Did you know there is a myth where the mightiest gods were forced to flee because of a single demon? Picture the celestial realms in chaos. Heaven's gates have been battered down by Mahishasura, a being born from the union of a demon king and a she-buffalo. He is half man, half buffalo, an embodiment of brute strength and stubborn ambition, and his quest is simple: absolute power. By performing relentless austerities, he convinces Brahma to grant him a boon. No man and no god shall ever kill him. The loophole seems small, but the arrogant demon presumes it will make him invincible. Empowered, he storms through the heavens, driving Indra from his throne and scattering the divine hosts like leaves in a gale. The cosmos groans under his rule as the three worlds, heaven, earth, and the underworld, fall into his iron grasp. The male gods marshal their forces and attack, only to be repelled at every turn. Their weapons shatter upon his hide, their chants drown beneath his bellowing. In their despair, the gods discover an unpleasant truth. The boon has made masculine might irrelevant. The story holds our attention because it flips expectations. The very beings who preside over creation and destruction suddenly cannot defend their own realm against this backdrop of desperation and vulnerability. The stage is set for a hero unlike any other. What happens when the only way to defeat darkness is to summon a new kind of light? Realizing that no man or god can fell the monster, the devas turn inward and pool their radiant energies. From this blazing confluence of divine power emerges Durga, the Great Mother, her form sculpted by light itself. Each deity contributes a weapon: Shiva's trident, Vishnu's discus, Indra's thunderbolt, Vayu's bow and arrows. She's crowned with 10 arms so she can fight in every direction at once. Her eyes shine with the fire of Agni. Her breath becomes the storm of Vayu, and her mount is a lion gifted by the mountain god Himalaya. Durga's very name means the unreachable fortress, a promise that she embodies invincibility and protection. When she laughs, mountains tremble. When she raises her brows, oceans swell. Yet this goddess is not summoned simply to slay a demon. She is conjured to demonstrate that true power includes grace, beauty, and compassion. She's a mother and a warrior, radiant with jewels, and yet wreathed in the flames of righteous anger. Watching her arrive upon the battlefield is like watching the sunrise after a long, terrifying night. The gods breathe easier, not because their struggle is over, but because hope has taken form. How long can one battle rage before heroes succumb to despair? Durga confronts Mahishasura at the head of a celestial army, and the world holds its breath. For 9 days and 9 nights, the battlefield shudders beneath clashing forces. Mahishasura fights like a storm personified. In his true buffalo form, he charges through the goddess's troops, goring and trampling soldiers, sweeping them aside with his whip-like tail. Durga's lion lunges at the beast, fangs flashing, only to be hurled back by the demon's horns. The goddess hurls her noose and ensnares the hulking creature, but the demon slips free by shape-shifting. Like a creature from a nightmare, he morphs into a massive lion, then into a fierce human warrior brandishing a sword, then into a giant elephant. Each transformation is more ferocious than the last. As a lion, he leaps and claws, his mane bristling with malice. As a man, he dances among the soldiers, cutting them down with cruel precision. As an elephant, he lifts Durga's lion with his trunk and slams it to the ground. Every time Durga responds with calm determination. She showers him with arrows, shatters his tusks with her sword, and keeps fighting as if the battle has only begun. The fight is not just physical, it is cosmic. A contest between order and chaos, between perseverance and arrogance. Each night ends without resolution, and each dawn sees the warriors return to the fray, neither willing to surrender. Through it all, Durga's eyes never lose their focus. She knows that this is a war of attrition as much as skill. She must outlast the demon's stamina and his endless shape-shifting if the worlds are to be free. Have you ever witnessed the moment when a tyrant realizes his time is up? On the 10th day, the tide turns. Exhausted and wounded by Durga's unrelenting assault, Mahishasura reverts to his original buffalo form and seeks refuge in the mountains. Snorting and bellowing, he hurls boulders down at the goddess, the very earth shaking with each impact. Durga drinks a divine nectar gifted by Kubera to restore her strength. She leaps high into the air and lands with her left foot planted firmly on the demon's neck. For a breathless instant, the colossal buffalo is pinned, thrashing under her weight. With one hand, she seizes his horned head, immobilizing him. With another, she drives her spear deep into his heart. As Mahishasura flails, trying to transform again, Durga draws her bright sword and, with a single swing, beheads him. Blood spouts like a crimson fountain, and the demon's roar is silenced. The once indomitable body slumps beneath her foot, returning to the earth like dust. The gods erupt in jubilation. Gandharvas sing, Apsaras dance, and the three worlds tremble with relief. Durga stands over her fallen foe, serene and resolute. She has not just defeated a monster, she has restored balance to the universe. The decapitated demon will be memorialized in countless sculptures and paintings, always beneath her foot as a reminder that tyranny can be conquered by a steadfast heart. What if stories like this are more than ancient myths? If you're enjoying this journey through Hindu mythology, take a moment to support the channel. These legends are filled with hidden meanings, powerful gods, epic battles, and lessons that still resonate thousands of years later. So before we continue, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments. Which inner demon do you think is the hardest to defeat? Laziness, pride, anger, or greed? Now, let's return to the battle and discover what happens next. What if the epic battle you just heard was actually about you? Legends endure because they resonate beyond their literal events. In the Devi Mahatmyam and related commentaries, Mahishasura is not only a shape-shifting demon. He embodies laziness, lethargy, arrogance, and the restless desires that keep us chained to suffering. The buffalo form symbolizes tamas, the inertia that whispers, "It's fine to do nothing. Everything will sort itself out." His ability to morph into lion, man, and elephant represents the ever-changing cravings of the mind, springing up one after another. Durga, by contrast, represents the life force energy, prana, that can conquer these tendencies. Her victory is not simply the triumph of a female warrior over a male adversary. It is a map for anyone seeking to overcome inertia and pride. When she pins the buffalo under her foot, she is demonstrating how we must recognize and restrain our own stubborn ego. Her 10 arms show that true power is multifaceted. We need multiple tools: discipline, compassion, courage, wisdom, to deal with the shifting challenges of life. The 9-day battle itself teaches persistence. Transformation does not happen overnight. and each day's struggle brings us closer to liberation. The story also warns against underestimating feminine strength. Mahishasura's downfall begins with his inability to imagine that a woman could defeat him. Pride blinds him to reality, just as our own arrogance often blinds us to the lessons life offers. By meditating on Durga's triumph, devotees are invited to face their own inner demons, laziness, ego, greed, and to cultivate the fierce compassion needed to transcend them.